This is our podcast song. It isn't very long.
Oh, God. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Christina. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Laughing with Gingers.
The podcast where two feisty redheads with loud laughs share crazy stories, play games, and spread silliness and joy.
That little ginger queen over there is my partner in crime on the Laughing with Gingers podcast, who would be, if she lived in the UK, given tickets to a movie theater at this point in the summer when that is what they are doing to protect the redheads over there during the heat wave. Christina Curry.
Oh, my God. How do I follow that intro? Protect the redheads at all costs. Here's a free movie pass.
Oh, my God.
I would bring you, my co-host on Laughing with Ginger, Sarah Alapin, to the movies with me.
And I would probably need it because it sounds like they live on the sun over there in Europe right now.
It's not good. It's not a good situation for them.
No, poor people over there. Our hearts go out to them. And quick disclaimer before we get started, I have been really sick. So I'm back on my feet, but there is a solid chance I'm going to cough on this. And I know I sound a little bit funny. So I have zero regrets that I made my best friend's baby laugh and then sneeze in my mouth. But I did get sick and spent 12 days in bed. So here we
Womp
go.
womp. Well, I brought you, actually, this is what we should be sharing with our UK redhead friends that are stuck in the heat, is the best vacation spots for redheads, which aka is the cloudiest vacation destinations on Earth. But still, we all know you should still pack your sunscreen because you can still get burnt even if it's cloudy.
Or in the shade or under your hat.
Yeah.
Maybe your hat, your umbrella, and a full bodysuit that covers every inch of your skin and
Yeah.
sunscreen in a movie theater. Then you're good.
Oh, God. Okay, so today I am quizzing Sarah, our prankster monk residents. And okay, so I'm gonna quiz you on places around the world, but to actually have you name the city of the places was, I think, just super not nice of me. So, also, I wouldn't even really know how to give you a hint on how to call out those. So, we're gonna pull out and name either the country or the continent that it's on, and then we can dive a little deeper into the city so everyone can write this on their vacation to-do list. And the way I'm going to describe the place is I literally did a quick Google search and did the most quickest description that's probably the most general and well known to help you out. So that's how today's going to go. How does that sound? How's that feel for you?
All right. It feels good. Do I need to keep score or are you going to keep score?
Yes, you keep. Well, here, no, I'll keep score. I got this. I have
Are
a
you
nice
sure?
yellow. Yeah, look at that nice yellow thing. And okay, we're gonna start off with a hard one.
I'm here for it.
Okay, these are a gathering of islands that are. I wonder if this will give it away, but they're part of the Kingdom of Denmark. They're 18 rocky volcanic islands between Iceland and Norway in the North Atlantic Ocean.
My God, I know the name of this is where they have that dolphin that they just got a bunch of bad press because they have that dolphin hunt.
Oh. Ooh, terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I want to say it starts with an F.
I mean, yeah, you're getting warmer. And, the second word is islands.
Yeah, I cannot think of what the actual name is.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Yes, and it specifically, like, just got a ton of bad press.
Mm.
Faroe Islands.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Sarah won. Okay, so the town that you need to go to is the biggest town and actually the capital of Faroe Islands is called Tórshavn.
Oh god,
I
Christina.
know. I know. Okay, it's spelled, here, you try to pronounce it, sir. Torshavn.
Oh my god, I'd have to see it.
Torshavn. Like, how do you say a V and an N together?
I mean, I'm just gonna say that I'm never gonna succeed at pronouncing anything that's, like, in the Icelandic, um,
Oh, man.
spelling. That's just never gonna be
It's
something
so
I succeed
hard.
at.
Right. All right. Well, I spelled it for you so you can go look it up. It looks beautiful, everyone. It ranks one of the cloudiest places on earth. It records an average of only 2.4 hours of sunshine per day and 184 hours per year. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like nothing. So, um, it's summer highs are 12 degrees Celsius. I quick math on that. I don't know what that means Fahrenheit.
I have no idea how
I
to do the
know.
I'm honestly terrible at that conversion. It is the maybe the most American thing about me is like that
Mhm.
conversion.
Yeah. Anyway, it sounds like it's pretty mild and they actually get a really, really high participation, obviously during fall and winter, which makes sense.
Participation.
Participation. Oh, precipitation.
They raise their hands a whole bunch and
They
give answers.
do. They do. So inclusive with each other. Anyway, you did good though. I'm glad you got that one.
Yeah. Very odd that I know that.
And yeah, seriously, it is really weird. I thought you wouldn't get it. And it's really pretty. I would totally consider going there if I was near you know, that area.
So I think they're like self-sufficient and most of the things that they eat and everything they get from the land or sea surrounding and
Mm.
they don't like import very much.
Oh, interesting.
And
Y-
so to be clear, the dolphin slaughter was for eating primarily, although it's a competition and there
Oh.
was like that's why they got some bad press. But that's what the original competition stemmed from, feeding the
Oh.
island for or the, chain of islands
Mhm.
for like an extended period of time.
Mhm.
Over the course of the winter, I think is like what they did. But anyway, so
Mhm.
just they don't just, like, hate dolphins and, like, murder them.
Okay, well, that's
Just
great.
just to be clear. They're not just like, "Fuck you, dolphin."
What monsters. What did they ever do to you? God. I'm glad you cleared that up because otherwise we would have gotten some potential hate mail all the
Yeah,
way
also,
from the
I
Faroe
just don't wanna,
Islands.
like, slander anybody
Mm-mm.
unnecessarily. It was just my, like, brain processing.
Yeah, yeah. No, thank you for elaborating on that slaughter of dolphins intent. Um, okay, moving on. This is one of the world's most populous countries with a population of more than 1.4 billion people. It spans 5 geographical time zones and borders 14 countries and is the second most of any country in the world after Russia.
Okay, well, you just took one off my, list.
Yeah, I thought I might when I said that. I almost left that sentence out, but I'm like, I'll give it to her.
So ironically, Russia is not as big as it looks on the map because you obviously when you flatten the
Mhm.
earth, it's going to look way bigger than it is. But there are a lot of tiny countries that surround Russia, which is why
Mhm.
I was thinking. Um, so I'm going to go with China.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, okay, 1 point for you.
She just did a boob shimmy, y'all.
I did. Boo. And I'm PMSing, so they're extra jiggly now. Ladies, you know what I mean. I mean, maybe men too. Oh, anyways. Okay, so it is the Chongqing, like, city of China, and it lies it's like southwest in China, and it's among the 4 directly controlled municipalities in China alongside Shanghai and Beijing and blah, blah, blah. So, unlike the other municipalities, Chongqing is located far from the coast. So it's one of the most populous cities in China as well, which is kind of crazy because that name doesn't actually sound very familiar to me.
Doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Yeah. So the city has a humid subtropical climate, perfect for redheads. It experiences very wet climate conditions for the most part of the year. And since it lies in the Sichuan Basin, it has a low annual sunshine hour per hour. So it only actually receives 1,054 hours of sunshine per year. And the city receives the least sunshine so this is when you need to book your flight. So it receives the least sunshine between December and January at just 8% sunshine.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then the highest it actually experiences is in August at 48%. That's
Wow.
so little sunshine. It's so little.
Yeah, everyone there, I mean, first of all, are these going in order of
They are. Yeah.
okay,
I'm pretty
um,
sure. Let me see my list. I'm pretty sure we're going in order.
okay, um, so that's a huge difference between the Faroe Islands
Yes.
and
That
I
that's
mean,
that's a good call out. Actually, the Faroe Islands is like way low, and then there's a jump to the China, and then we've got like tinier jumps. So they're all going to be pretty close together, like boom, 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 boom. But Faroe Islands, man, that is like redhead destination number one.
I mean, I wonder how many people that live there are redheads,
uh, I don't
given
even
the
know.
cultural background. I'm curious.
Dang it, I should have done a deeper dive. All
What were
right.
you thinking, Christina?
I wasn't, clearly.
I'm giving you an incomplete on this homework assignment.
Minus points for Christina, points for Sarah. All right, next one. So, this is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. And it's the 5th largest country by area and the 7th most populous.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
go
I'm
with
going to say.
Brazil.
Yay! Oh my God. Sarah gets a point. You're doing so good. Okay, so it is called So Joaquim. I
That
guess I'm saying that right.
sounds pretty right.
Right, yeah. So the city, okay, due to its high altitude, it actually has a pretty high altitude. The city experiences a subtropical highland climate. Kind of fun. So it experiences cool summers and low temperatures during the winter. And the city experiences few yearly hours of sunshine, averaging to about 1,055 sunshine hours per year. The hottest month is in January, while the coldest month is in July, which just makes my brain go burp. So frost occurs in the months of winter, and snow may also occur, especially on cold, rainy days, which there you go. I would like to
Yeah.
go. I think that would be kind of fun to go to Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil's not on my list right now because I'm not a big fan of what their, government is. I just don't trust their government. Like, remember when we had the Olympics there and there were beaches that had flesh-eating bacteria on them that
Oh
swimmers
god, I
were
forgot about that.
yeah, and, like, just, like, a government that doesn't share that information with the Olympics makes me think that,
Mhm.
like, I might not be super safe traveling there physically.
Yeah, good point, good point.
As someone who had MRSA and had a flesh-eating virus.
You don't wanna get another one? I
Yeah,
mean, I heard
I
they're real fun in January.
they're not, I just really would not like that.
Let's just, like, skip that experience.
But hopefully in the future, I will feel comfortable going to Brazil because it is apparently a really beautiful place that's super, like, fun and cultural and,
Mhm.
that's, like, my total jam when traveling.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, it snows there, which is so weird. I would not have pictured snow in Brazil. Okay, this next place is a place you probably don't want to vacation at right now either, and they're not being really nice to other places
I'm gonna go
currently.
ahead and go with Russia.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. I didn't even look them up. I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I gonna like look up what Google says about them? I can already like say something about
I
them.
just don't know how you would even be able to, like, find something about like, it would take so much scrolling through to find vacationing there because everything has would be so pushed down with the war.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd have to go on Google page 12 or something.
Yeah, yeah,
And no one goes past 1, let's be real.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I get to 7, but that's, like, when I'm
Wow.
really trying.
Yeah, you're really digging. Yeah, 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 totally. So this particular city is called Dixon. So it's located in the Arctic Ocean of Russia, like Arctic Ocean coast of Russia. The city lies at the mouth of the Yenisei Gulf and serves as a port. Due to its location, the port at times experiences total darkness with no twilight, which is super crazy. This mainly happens between December and early January. On average, the city experiences 1,164 hours of sunshine per year. And the port is actually among the most isolated settlements in the world. It can also go by the name capital of the Arctic due to its location in the far north. And the port experiences severe Arctic tundra climate. So I'm going to have to do a hard pass on that. That doesn't sound fun.
Talk about a government you don't really trust with your physical health.
Yeah, just base level. When you're describing it as an Arctic tundra climate, I'm gonna say no.
No, I mean, like, would you go to Patagonia? I feel like that's probably on your list, and I'm wrecking that, but
I mean, kind of, but, the cold, like, that severe cold really is just not appealing.
yeah, that's a little bit more of a stretch, like
Mhm.
Patagonia, well, if Patagonia is on this list, I will tell you about my experience with it.
Alright, alright. Well, it even this poor little poor little tiny Dixon doesn't actually get the sun at all during 2 months of the winter, so that just adds to it.
There are places in Alaska like that too.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. And I definitely knew Russia experienced like places in Russia experienced that kind of like no sun rising or whatever. The last sentence says August is the warmest month in Dixon, but even then the weather's unpleasant. Ah,
Wow.
so there you have it. If anyone goes, let us know how it was.
And it gets like 1,000 more hours of sunlight per year than the Faroe Islands, to be
Yeah,
clear.
and it's already starting 2 months, like, behind.
Yeah, with total darkness.
I know. That's a really good point. Okay, this one I think you're going to find really difficult. Okay. So, um, oh god, how do I describe this? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna
Arizona. Just kidding.
no, none of these are the US. I'll just give you that one. Um,
Also, Arizona's like this I always think of it as like the sunniest.
It is. It's actually if you just look at the US, it is like one of the well, the article said, "What's the worst city for endless sunshine?" It says Arizona.
When I go to visit my in-laws, I have gotten burnt on Thanksgiving in the shade. It was like 60 degrees and I got sunburnt
Yeah, yeah,
in the
you're
shade.
yeah, no, oof, it's miserable. Okay, so this place is in Central Africa. I feel like you're not gonna get it. So, compromising of the Rio Muni mainland and 5 volcanic offshore islands, which sounds really cool. Um, it has a Spanish colonial architecture. I don't know if that's helpful. Its Arena Blanca beach draws dry season butterflies. If that didn't give it away, I don't know what will.
Yeah, wait, tell me where it's located in Africa again?
Central Africa country. It's a tropical forest of the mainland's Monte Allen National Park, which is home to gorillas, chimpanzees, and elephants.
Do you know which side of the country it's on? Which
I
coast?
don't think it's telling me. It lies the north coast of the Bioko Islands. It's actually one of the oldest cities, which is kind of crazy. So
I mean,
definitely
it
has a lot of colonial.
can't be the Republic of Congo or whatever. I can't think of what it's
No.
even called right now.
This one's hard. I'm gonna tell you this one's really, really hard.
I don't think I'm gonna get it. I had to memorize all of the countries in Africa in college and label them on a
Oh.
map, which is why I was like, I might get this if I know where it is.
Well, it's formerly referred to as Santa Isabel. I don't know if that's helpful.
No.
Okay. Well, it's called Equatorial Guinea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So, um so yeah, it's like one of the oldest cities with many buildings constructed in the colonial style. It has tropical monsoon climates, duh, and it has long, cloudy, and wet seasons lasting from March to freaking November.
Oh my god.
It's like all year. The city experiences an annual rainfall of 1,800 millimeters. That makes, I don't know. Anyway, a lot. It experiences a lot. The sunny, dry season is short and often lasts from December to February. That's so sad.
Aw.
Such a tiny one.
I mean, that is summer there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. So, it has obviously limited hours of sunshine and only experiences 1,176 hours of sunshine. Even in the driest months when it's not even raining, it experiences intense fog and haze, and it rates one of the cloudiest and wettest capitals of the world.
Huh.
Yeah. So there you go. I have no idea where it is in Africa, but maybe now you know with the word Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah, I mean, it's near the equator.
Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose I could have given that as a hint. Would you have gotten it if I said that?
Probably not,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
There's a huge part of Africa near the equator.
Yeah, yeah, you think? All right. Okay, I think you'll get this next one. So, it is a okay, so it's a country in South America that's home to a section of Amazon rainforest and Machu Picchu and ancient Inca cities and the Andes Mountains.
Peru.
Do yep, 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 yep. So it's Lima. It's Lima. Which is kind of crazy. I did not know this. Like, I don't know. I picture it sort of as like tropical, but still like sunny. So Lima is one of the largest cities and the capital of Peru. It lies in the central coastline of Peru, overlooking the beautiful, majestic Pacific Ocean. Lima and the seaport of Callao form the acclaimed Lima metropolitan area. And blah, blah, blah. It's the third largest city in South America. Let's get on to the good stuff. So it has a mild desert climate. And the city has relatively high humidity, which produces that fog that happens all the time. and its sunshine hours averaging is 1,230 hours per year. Not very much more.
No, that's crazy.
I know, I know. I picture it with sunshine, so it made my brain short circuit a little.
I picture it with rain for some reason,
I don't know.
but
Okay,
we're both wrong.
we're both wrong. Okay, this next one is an Nordic island nation. Is defined by its dramatic landscape and volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, and lava fields.
Iceland.
Yay! Ooh, I gotta give you points. I forgot. Boop, boop, boop. Ding, 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 ding.
I got one wrong.
You did. I'm keeping track, I swear. So this city, lordy lord, Reykjavik.
Reykjavik,
Oh, thank you.
I believe. Also, again, not good at Icelandic language at all, but that's the
That
best I've got.
sounded amazing. It's also the largest city and the capital of Iceland, so I feel like if your gut is telling you that's how to pronounce it, it's correct. Okay, so it's located in southwestern Iceland, on the south shore of Faxa Bay. It experiences 1,236 average sunshine hours per year. The city has a subpolar oceanic climate, which sounds really intriguing. And well, here's the downside for Christina. It rates amongst the coldest and cloudiest capitals in the world.
Yeah, that checks out. Although it is, like, famous for having amazing food and,
Mm,
um, eventually, when I one day go to Iceland, it will be a camping adventure excursion. We'll rent a camper and go around that way. A lot of people that do Iceland, do like that, but you wanna be, like, certain places for the sunrise or the sunset, and in order to get to those places, you've gotta camp.
yeah.
So
Yeah, actually, Jennifer, our Tipsy Mingo, she went on a boat adventure in Iceland and also camped, but tent camped, and it rained the whole time. She's like, I don't think I ever dried out because I was on a boat for a week and then tent camped in rain for another week. She's like, I was not dry the entire time.
yeah, camper for sure for me.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I would probably recommend that from her experience. But she didn't get burned.
Yeah, I mean, you do what you can with what you
Yeah.
got.
Okay, so this is a country in the southern half of South America. It covers well, it's the second largest country in South America after Brazil, and the fourth largest country in the Americas, and the eighth largest country in the world.
I'm gonna go with Chile.
It's
I
Argentina.
was gonna say if it's not, it's
Mm,
Argentina
mhm, mhm.
because 'cause we're
I could
going to
tell you were like,
Patagonia.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the city is called Ushuaia, and it is one of the world's southernmost cities, which is really cool. It experiences a mild tundra climate and mild winters and summers. And the city experiences actually numerous misty and foggy days. And it also experiences 146 days of rainfall per year. It's a lot. The average sunshine hours per year are 1,281. So we're getting up there.
Yep. That was the coldest I've ever been in my life.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yes, it was very, very cold. So we did Patagonia when I was a kid and I guess kid, I was in middle school. It
Yeah,
was
that's kid age.
the yeah. The, um the clouds hung so low, it was crazy, like, it was like it
Mm.
felt like you could touch them, like, they were heavy, like, low clouds and, just, like, really, really cool nature, tons of, like, crazy animals that you would have lost your little mind over, um yeah, we did Chile and Argentina in that trip.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Switching gears here, going to a whole other place in the world. Hint, hint. Okay, so this is a country in East Asia at the junction of the East and South China Seas in the northwestern Pacific Ocean.
Okay, I need you to say all of that again. It's a lot of directions. I got East Asia. What came after that?
Yeah. East Asia, the junction of the East and the South China Seas in the northwestern Pacific Ocean. Yeah, there are a lot of directions happening. So the People's Republic of China is to the northwest, Japan is to the northeast, and the Philippines is to the south.
Is this an island?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I think it might be.
I mean,
Isn't that terrible that I don't know?
I mean, I'm gonna guess, I feel like it's really unlikely that it's Indonesia. I'm gonna guess Laos.
No, it's Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
Taipei, to be specific.
Yeah, I went too far south for
Mhm,
sure.
mhm, mhm, mhm. That's okay. They're not all gonna be winners. So, I would totally go here, I feel like. So it experiences a monsoon humid subtropical climate due to its location in the Pacific Ocean. And Taipei is affected by the Pacific typhoon season between the months of June and October. So probably, that's a great time for redheads, bad time for monsoons. And the city receives 1,405 average sunshine hours per year. It's actually the capital of Taiwan, Taipei.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Oh, I feel like you're gonna get this one. Um. Okay. This place is made up of England, Scotland, Wales, Northern
The
Ireland.
UK.
Yeah. Ding ding ding.
Give me my movie ticket.
I was gonna say it's also the birthplace of Shakespeare and the Beatles, but I feel like the other one is very much a give me. Okay, so specifically, it's actually in Edinburgh, which is the capital city of Scotland. I've been to Scotland; it's very cloudy. And it's similar to other areas in Scotland. Edinburgh experiences a temperature maritime climate. So it has few hours of average yearly sunshine, only at 1,427 per year. The town experiences moderate summer and winter climates due to its location between the coast and the hills. And on top of that, it is very windy. And that is super accurate. It is so freaking windy. I have like, you take those pictures in the wind where your hair is sideways.
Yeah.
Or like covering half your face.
Yep.
I have a few of those.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. So conversely, I think the highest places that receive sunshine, it reached into like over 4,000. So if we're like trying to get a barometer,
Barometer.
yeah. Um I looked at like the highest and it was like over 4,000 per year, sunshine hours per year. So I thought that
Where
was
was that?
I don't even remember. I was just like, whoa, over 4,000 and poor Faroe Islands gets like 800. I was like, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, so you have what, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. So you did 70%. That's passing.
Wait, I got 3 wrong? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Good thing you're questioning me because honestly, I don't trust myself either.
Yeah, I forgot that I got Argentina wrong.
Yeah. You were close. You knew it. I feel like you were saying Chile, but didn't mean it.
I was just straight gonna guess Patagonia, but I didn't know if that was a fair guess, which was what was happening in my brain.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Because you were saying it, but you didn't say it with gusto.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you did so good. I would have definitely only gotten like 30%, I feel like.
Well, thanks. I try. I studied up on my world geometry.
Good job.
Geometry. I totally
Oh my
did you
god.
just hear me say that?
I did, and I completely accepted it as accurate.
Because I said it with gusto. You believe me when I say it with gusto.
Yeah, also, I don't know my geometry either.
I don't know either geography or geometry.
Both are hard.
Numbers are hard.
Oh, no. Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
Well, I hope those were helpful for your summer vacation plans, all you gingers out there. And we really appreciate and thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Laughing with Gingers.
And we are so happy to have you listening to our silly podcast, which is part of the Boundless Audio Network.
Follow us on Instagram at Laughing with Gingers, and we'll post, funny stuff.
Of course. And you can send us episode ideas and just general fun on our Instagram too.
And get access to premium content, including ad-free episodes, swag, special events, access to us, and more, starting at just $3. Check us out at patreon.com/laughingwithgingers.
And if you need a hat to protect yourself from the sun that has something to do with being a redhead or airport time or anything in between, we have merch. You can get it at laughingwithgingers.com.
And tune in to Laughing with Gingers next week for some more good times.
Bye.
Bye.